The Giants are 100 years old. I've been going to games for 77 of those 100 years. Being a fan of the 77 of those 100 years, it almost makes me feel like part of the family. In 1947, my father took me to my first Giant game at the Polo Grounds in New York City. I have basically the same seats that I had all through Yankee Stadium and Giant Stadium and now MetLife Stadium. We're a football family. I used to go to all the games with my brother and my father. My wife used to go to games with me. Both my daughters became big Giant fans. Football has changed tremendously in the past 70 years. You know, they were still wearing leather helmets and very limited padding, and a lot of players played both ways. Names I remember was Mel Hines, and Charlie Conley, Y.A. Tittle, you know, Eli Manning. Some of those were obviously my favorites. And I was a big Phil Simms fan, and still am. In fact, this wristband, Phil Simms wore in Super Bowl 21. Now, Super Bowl 21, price of the ticket was $75. We got great seats. We were in row 1. I think on about the 30-yard line, terrific seats.
Talking about Phil Simms a lot. Tell me a little bit more about Phil Simms.
I love Phil Simms because no one figured originally when he was drafted that he was going anyplace.
Hi, welcome.
Danielle.
Hey, I'm Danielle.
Hi, Danielle. I'm Phil. Nice to see you.
Welcome. Come on in.
Who's 80? Who's your favorite player?
Well, this is Cruz.
We
George. Do you know who I am?
Yes, I know who you
well,
are.
I just want to make sure. I've aged a lot.
My
nice
God.
to see you. How are you?
Let me show you a picture of you.
Oh, God, here we go. Good, I like this.
If you remember, there used to be a Giant newspaper way back when.
Right.
And it was being published in Greenbrook, New Jersey.
Right.
And I was mayor of Greenbrook, New Jersey in that time. Phil, sit down
I like
here.
these pictures. This is nice. So you're a mayor, you're a good athlete, and you had a birthday on Wednesday, man. Things are...
Well, I can tell you a lot of history. I've been to all 7 continents,
Well, that's
been to all 50 states, been to 62 different countries. Picture there of me wearing a Giant shirt.
Wow.
That was on the Himalayas on my way to Base Camp Mount Everest.
Wow.
I trekked at Mount Everest Base Camp when I was 77 years old.
Wow, look what we got here.
Oh,
Man, this is a pretty box. This is like Christmas. Man, that's beautiful. Here we go.
oh my God.
Oh, how about that? That is beautiful. See the replicas of the Super Bowl
Super-
rings?
Yeah, I went to 3 of the 4.
And look at, oh, you did? You made 3 of the 4. Which one did you miss?
The first New England one in Arizona. Yeah, that's the one I couldn't get tickets to. 46, I didn't get tickets to either. So I sent an email to the Giants, and Wednesday before the Super Bowl, they called me. There's 2 tickets waiting for you at headquarters in Indianapolis.
Well, you know, it kind of upsets me a little.
Pardon?
Because I was trying to get tickets, I couldn't get any.
Well, that's because I got more important. I've been rooting. I've been going to Giant games for 77 years.
Oh,
That's a lot longer than your life.
Yeah, not a whole lot. Unfortunately, not a whole lot, but enough, yes. Well, listen, George, I want to just say this. You're an awesome Giant fan. Maybe the greatest one I've ever met, for real.
Well, thank you.
Just because of everything you are. You know more about the Giants than I do. You've been a great fan. I know they appreciate that. And you've been awesome.
Thank you.
Great fan. And it's really my pleasure to meet you. I really enjoyed this.
It's been my pleasure, believe me.